They've gone very hard on that. And they've also gone, and this speech that Biden gave, the threat to democracy, and Obama really echoing that as well, almost as if you vote for these people, that's an anti-democratic thing to do. And I just wonder whether that's a mistake. I wonder whether it would have been better for them to focus on the cost of living, food, filling up the car with gas, and crime in cities. Have they mismanaged this?
There's a lot there to cover, what you just talked about. Let's go to historical perspective. In the last 100 years, the party in power at the White House has lost an average of 29 seats. So given that, in all honesty, we're prepared to lose some seats. Donald Trump's Republicans lost 40 seats, I think, plus. Obama lost 60. So it's the norm to lose those seats. I was there in Philadelphia when President Biden gave his speech, and it was powerful. And I will tell you, a lot of people, and if you listen to the polls again, a lot of people are concerned about our democracy. Now, depending on which party you're in, there's different concerns. They're coming out from different perspectives. But they're also concerned about the violence that's happening and the divisiveness. I think that Biden was right on, and I think most Democrats are. Biden was given kind of a bad rap about the economy. We've had a global pandemic. We are having a global recession. He is doing things. He is actually, in the last 6 months, I believe the deficit has been reduced by nearly $1 trillion. That's not bad. That's not bad. So now we're from, when Donald Trump was in office, we were at $3 trillion. Now we're down to $1.5 trillion. That's working at it. He's working really hard at opening up the gas lines. He's given more.
Hang on. Come on.
Oh, he is.
The narrative, ever since Biden took power, was not to extend new licenses.
Well, he did.
To reduce fossil fuel production in America.
Well, he has. But we have a pandemic. We had a global crisis. And I will tell you, he has Build Back Better. He has decreased costs to senior citizens in Medicare. He has done a lot that's starting to work now.
But the figures on crime.
But the figures on crime in some cities.
And many Democrat-run cities.
In some cities.
And Democrat-run cities.
I would probably say, yes, that's probably true. That's probably true.
But let's come back.
But we want to talk about crime. Let's say the Republicans are going out saying, defund the FBI. Is that really caring about crime? I mean, you can't have it both ways. You can't say you support the cops when you don't defend them when they attack the Capitol.
Do you think that in November 2020, when for the first time ever in American electoral history, tens of millions, in the name of the pandemic, tens of millions of ballots were sent out all over the country? Do you think that's a reliable system?
I think there have been many states across this country that have been doing it for years, and it's been just fine.
Really?
It's been just fine. The only thing that's different...
You have no doubts? You have no
I have no doubts. It's been investigated how many times by Rudy Giuliani and many others, and there's been no basis of fact there. Oh, maybe you're going to find here or there, but that's everywhere, and anything you look at, there are no absolutes. But if you look at, let me just mention Arizona. They have been investigated for all their votes from 2020 for how many times? How many lawsuits? The Republican Party chair in Arizona voted early in the ballot, in the mail, and encouraged the Republicans to do it. Why? They're getting concerned because Democrats have done it and the Republicans aren't.
But you'll never prove it. You'll never prove it. You just won't prove it. In many states, ballot harvesting wasn't even illegal. But here's the other point about this, Susan. I mean, if half the electorate vote 3 weeks before election day, let's say,
right?
And actually, I remember by the time the second presidential debate took place in November 2020, 100 million Americans had already voted. Kind of what's the point of polling day? Doesn't it make more sense to bring it back to, you can have an early vote if you've got a good reason. Well, other than that, you should take part on the day.
Republicans used to believe this too. The more you open up the process, the more people participate, and that's what a democracy is all about.
It would be nice if they could vote actually hearing the arguments, is the point I'm making. So come on.
I'd love to have a national holiday if everybody could vote on that day, but that's just not practical.
Well, do you know what? The French do it. The French do it. The French say you've got to turn up on the Sunday to vote. And yes, if you're 97 in a wheelchair, you get an early ballot, and that's fine. And that's about 2% of the overall turnout. I think there are many things we shouldn't learn from France, but maybe how to run elections we should. So come on, Susan Platt, what is going to happen in the midterms?
Gosh, I'd really like to say that we're going to hold the House. And I don't know. There are if you believe the polls, again, if you believe the polls, everything is kind of neck and neck. And if you look at the way the cyclical events of this year, we were up, we were down, we were up, we were down. All of a sudden, in the last few days, I've talked to Democratic friends, particularly in Pennsylvania, saying, boy, I'm really feeling good. Down in Virginia, where we have Elaine Luria on the January 6th committee, running ads about protecting our democracy. Had over nearly 200 people canvassing this weekend. The Democrats have found their energy. We've all got our energy. We're ready to go.